Hi everyone, happy Sunday Funday. This is Rhonda Gibson with Gibson Girl Stamper, and I just wanted to say hello and let you all know that when this is going up, it's going to be June 16, 2019, which is Father's Day, and I had told you in a previous video that I wasn't going to be live because I know you guys are with your families celebrating Father's Day, and I'm going to be with mine. So I wanted to go ahead and make a quick card for you this evening. I am absolutely in love with this card. We're going to be using the stamp set, Selling Home. And when I first got this set, I thought, well, this is a nice set, but I don't know if I will use it very much. Guys, I have changed my mind. I think I will be using this a lot. This is the card we're going to be making today. And I'm going to scoot it up, and I'm going to bring it up. There we go, so you can get a good look at it. This is the card we're going to be making today, and I love it. I made it, and I thought, oh my gosh, I'm loving this card. I'm loving this stamp set. So I went ahead, and to save some time, I pre-blocked my stamps, but these are the ones we're going to use. Okay, I'm going to bring it up and over so you can see. Okay, we're going to use Set Sail in the Direction of Your Dreams. That is a wonderful sentiment for graduation, for retirement, for people who set a goal and they have big dreams. This is a great way to get them started. We're also going to use the small sailboat, and we're going to use the large sailboat, and we're going to use this. We're going to use that sentiment, the large. Oh, and we're going to use the birds. I knew I was forgetting something. Aren't those cute little seagulls? So that's what we're going to use. And so I'm going to set this to the side. I'm going to set it over here. I'm going to set my card up here where I can see it because I just loves it so much. And I'm going to bring my paper down here so you can see, excuse my arms, so you can see what we're going to be using. Guys, I will give you the measurements of these in the comments below, or you can go to my blog on rhondagibson.net on my Stampin' Up blog, and I will post them there also so you can see them. But we are using the color Pacific Point, and we're going to use the Memento black ink. Okay, so those are the two things we're going to be using. This is how I do my card. I just cut an 8.5 and 11, an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper in half. And then I do this, and that makes it, make sure, paper 5.5 by 4.5. I believe that's correct. And you saw I was using a bone folder. Stampin' Up sells these. This is mine. This is my pretty one. I use it for videos. I use my ugly one whenever I'm off of videos. So we're going to use that. I'm going to set it to the side also because instead of building up the way I usually do, I'm going to do it a little different today. But first thing we're going to do is we're going to do our stamping. So I'm going to get out both ink pads. I'm going to set them up here at the top. I will probably pull them down, but for right now they're going to the top. A trick to the ink pads is you can push here. Did you hear that click? That makes it easy to pull this up, she says, as she fights with it, and then push it back together. So there's our Pacific. It's called Pacific Point. Pacific Point. So there's both of those. I'm going to use the big sailboat first. I'm going to move this small sailboat off to the side so I don't accidentally get ink all over it. And I want to do, I'm going to start with my black Memento. And as you can see, I'm working on a Stampin' Up grid paper. I'm going to have to really push. I think I'm going to need to re-ink my ink pad pretty soon. Let's see if I got... Yeah, I like my stuff to be really dark, but I may just have to go with it today. So anyway, I start here. I'm going to put one here. And guys, this is random. You can put yours wherever you want to. You can put them in whatever direction you want to. It does not really matter. I'm going to bring this down just a little bit. And I'm going to do one more at the top up here. There we go. So I kind of like that. Then I'm going to bring in my simple chamois. I have cut mine down to be a little bit smaller. Oh, I don't really want to push it on that because then my my thing will be damp. So I'm going to just put it on here. And I'll show you. You really don't have to do it as much as I'm doing it, but look at that. All clean. All clean, all clean. This is one of my favorite tools. It's going back over there where it belongs. Now I'm going to get out the blue, and I'm going to do the stamping on it. I'm going to, once again, very pretty stamp. I'm going to stamp this one right here. I think I'm going to stamp it. I want maybe a little bit here. I don't know. I may end up covering some of this up, and that's okay too. But I really just kind of wanted to get some in there. So I had room for 3 black and 1 and kind of 2 blue, if you count the 2 combination. That's pretty weird, but that's okay. I'm going to bring my chamois back again. I'm going to really clean this because I have got ink all over it. So like I said, you can even flip this over and use the damper side. I think that's part of the, voila, all clean. Set it over to the side, and now I'm going to get out my little birds. Now I don't need them for blue. I'm trying to think, do I need the blue? I'm going to leave the blue out, but I'm going to shove it over there so I don't put my elbow in it or anything, because you guys know I'm really good at stuff like that. These are our little birds, and I'm going to randomly put them on here too. And guys, I'll tell you something I do that not everybody does, or maybe not everybody admits that they do, I don't know. But whenever I have a stamp set like this, and I don't like those little lines that we sometimes get if we get too much ink on the rubber, and it causes the little lines, and I don't like that. So I just cut mine down, and I make it the way I want it to be. In other words, I put my birds, I cut them so that, let's see, I may see if I can, that might put my, yeah, well, that's okay. They're light, they're on the ship. They're on the sails. It's okay. All right, I think that's pretty good. I'm happy with that. So I'm done with the Memento Black. So I am going to put it away before I put my fingers in it. And I do have little inky fingers right now. The nice thing about the chamois is you can also just take it off and hold it and put it, and see, my birds are clean. Yeah, they're clean. And I'm going to set them to the side, and I'm going to kind of rub some of this ink off my fingers so that my card's not all inky. I'm really good at inking up myself really good. So I'm going to do that. Matter of fact, I wish I had my, oh, I do. I'm going to grab a baby wipe just to make sure to get those inkies off my fingers. So see, I just grabbed a baby wipe, and you can tell it's not too bad. I have already done it once with the chamois, but boy, I really don't want to mess up this card because it's so pretty when it's done. Okay, so put that over there, and it's out of the way. All right, so this part's done. I want to do some more stamping. So I'm going to get this guy out. I'm going to get my words out, and remember I told you I set the blue over there to the side? This is why. And I am using a paper pumpkin block that you get with your first paper pumpkin kit. Just want to make sure that's very pretty. And the reason I'm using it is because I can control it just a little bit better sometimes than I can the other stamps. So here we go. I'm going to put it right in the center. I like to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I didn't do that when I was making my sailboats a while ago. And the reason for that is because I'm trying to make this as quick as possible so you're not here all night or all day or whatever. I'm really thinking I might need to rinse my Simply Chamois out. One of the things I like about the Simply Chamois is all you have to do to clean it is run it through cool water until it runs clear and it's ready to use again and again and again. So that's done. That's done. I'm going to use these again later, but for right now it's done. Let me think for a second. Do I want to, you know what, before I put that up, I'm going to go ahead and get the other piece of white paper that I have pre-cut. This is going on the inside of the card. I'm going to go ahead and use my little sailboat. I'm just doing all my stamping tonight at one time. That way I can just get it done, and then I can go to put it together, and you guys will see how easy this is to put together. Okay, this is going to go on the inside. Very pretty. Again, I'm going to clean this stamp. And like I said, you can even Do it like this if you want to. You don't have, you can do it just like this. You don't have to have it on anything. I've seen people take it and just kind of, you know, pat their stuff down, and you can tell it's clean. It does not make a stamp anywhere. It's clean. And so now I'm done with that. I'm going to do one more time. I forgot I need my Memento Black one more time, but I am going to put this away. Get out the Memento Black, and I'm going to do my seagulls one more time. Get them to fly in the right way. We don't want our seagulls upside down, do we? Okay. You know, I really want them dark. Hopefully they'll be dark enough. And I'm just going to put it right there. There we go. Nice and dark. Woohoo! Makes me happy. Doesn't take much to make me happy, but I can be happy. I hope everyone's having a wonderful Funday Sunday. We are going to go to my daughter's today for Father's Day, and we're going to spend some time with her and her family, and that way she can celebrate with her family, and it'll be great. I don't know how I got my hands so blue, but I'm thinking I need to clean my chamois. But it's not coming off, so that's a good thing, right? Very, very good. Very, very good. Okay, so now it's just a matter now of putting it all together. So we know that this is going to go on the inside, so I'm going to put it up there. Excuse me. I'm going to get my card base out. I'm going to set it over to the side, and I'm going to get the black out first. I'm going to use my multi-purpose Tombow glue. I really like this for stuff like this, for layering, because you can move this around, guys, when you're, and I just squibble it on. You can move it around, get it in the right position when you get it ready. And I put a little extra on the corners just because I don't like my corners coming up. And then I'm going to take my black, which is a good thing I had that on there. I'm going to layer it down real easy. And then I'm just going to kind of position it where I want it. Make sure I get it straight. I guess I told you guys I'm a crooked crafter, so if you ever notice that my stuff isn't always straight, believe me, that's not unusual. There we go. That's glued down. That's pretty by itself, don't you think? Wouldn't that be pretty if you just put it on there? And yeah, it might need a sentiment, but I like it kind of like that. Anyway, now I'm going to take my excuse me, I've got allergies, and tonight they're really bothering me. I apologize for that. I am going to use my squares. Sorry, I had to get a drink, so I had to move things around a little bit. I'm going to put the black on the blue. And again, I'm just Tombowing it real quick. And I'm just sticking it down real quick. Kind of centering it. Hopefully centering it. You know, guys, that's why they give us this grid paper. It helps to center things. Of course, I think I might have got that. There we go. I don't know. It looks good to me. And then I'm going to do the same thing with the white. I'm going to stick it down. Very carefully. Just stick it down. Then I'm going to bring my white and black back in. Now, this is the fun part. I put the first one over here. You could put it in the center like this. But then you wouldn't be able to see any of the sailboats. And I want to be able to see some of my sailboats. So I might even do it like that this time. I think that's what I'm going to do. So again, with the Tombow, you just glue it up, and you don't have to use a lot of this. That's the beauty of Tombow. It sticks really well, and you can reposition it. I really like that. So I'm going to stick that down, and I'm pressing a little hard. I don't have to. And then on the back of this, I'm going to go ahead and use my Snell, just because it's faster for me. And if I get it crooked, I get it crooked. But there we go. And you don't have to use a ton of it either. You heard it sticking to my fingers just now. I'm going to do the same thing. Kind of just let it lay down. I've learned that's one of the easiest ways for me to do this. And then just press. Now, it says, set sail in the direction of your dreams. How pretty is that? It went together very fast, didn't it? But we're not done yet. We're going to open up the inside. And we are going to put this inside of it. Won't that be beautiful? Again, I'm going to, because it's on the inside and I need to wiggle it a little bit, I'm going to go ahead with the Tombow. Come on, Mr. Tombow. There we go. He's coming out. And I'm just going to kind of go around real quick. This does dry. If it's real thin, it dries real fast. So it's like, oh, I got to hurry. But I'm going to stick it in there. Like so. Make sure I'm not crooked if I can help it. I've got to learn to use my grid paper more. I tend to not use it the way I should. But voila, that's in. Now, isn't that great? And you could put another sentiment in there if you wanted to. You could say congratulations, put a congratulations in there on your graduation. You could put sail in the direction of your dreams. You know, you could put anything you wanted to. But I think this would be a great graduation card, a good retirement card, a good new adventure card where people are starting new businesses or something like that. I might even use it for my new demonstrator cards so that when I get a new demonstrator, it's the welcome to the team type card. I think it's beautiful. Guys, if there's anything that you saw here today that you would like, it's real easy to order from me. I'm going to turn this upside down so you can see it. I'm going to bring it up just a little bit. You can go to gibsongirlstamper.stampinup.net. That'll take you to my store. There you can order anything that you want here. And like I said, I'll put the measurements in the comments below. And today's hostess code is D as in David, 4, J as in James, H as in horse, 7, E as in egg, K as in K, and Y as in Y-O-Y. Anyway, I kind of messed that up. Also, if you're interested in becoming a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, here's the information also for that you can use. And if you want to join my team, I would love to have you. There is no pressure on my team. If you just want to come and get the 20% discount, become a team member so you can get that. I'm okay with that, guys. There is no pressure with Stampin' Up. It's a very friendly company who care about their people, and you can join and be totally happy. How do you join? It's $99 for your kit. Actually, it's $99 for your kit in cash, but you get to choose $125 in product. Plus, you will get it for free shipping, and you will also get a paper pumpkin in your kit, and you'll get all the business supplies you need in case you want to be like me and use this as a business. So, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I wish all of the fathers out there a happy Father's Day, and everybody else, happy Funday Sunday. So, until next time, this Gibson girl is saying bye-bye. Thanks, guys, for stopping.